My beloved child, before you even take your eyes away, listen carefully. In this very moment, a voice from heaven is trembling to reach you. It is not by mistake that you are hearing these words, it is by divine design. The clock is ticking, and every second is filled with an urgency that carries the weight of eternity. Someone you once loved, someone who carried a part of your soul within theirs, has broken through the veil of heaven to whisper your name. This is not ordinary. This is not something you can scroll away from. This is heaven's cry wrapped in love and sent directly to you. My beloved child, heaven is not bound by time, yet today, September 11th, a sacred alignment has opened just for you. A soul you cherished is restless with longing, not in sorrow, but in overflowing love that can no longer be kept silent. Their essence, their memory, their devotion is rising like a flame to embrace you in this moment. Do not ignore this divine signal, for it carries healing, clarity, and blessings that your heart has been thirsting for. The world may tell you to skip, to move on, to forget, but heaven commands you to listen, to feel, to stay. My beloved child, imagine their hands reaching toward you, invisible yet powerful, touching the air around you. Their presence fills your room even now, their love breaks through the silence of your heart. They want you to know you were never abandoned. Every tear you shed, they counted. Every prayer you whispered in the night, they carried it to heaven's throne. And now, as the minutes pass, they have been granted this sacred opening to return and let you know, you are seen, you are remembered, you are loved beyond death itself. My beloved child, do not look away. Do not think this is just another message you can ignore. This is your moment. Their love is an anchor pulling you into peace, their voice is the melody wrapping your soul in warmth. They want you to forgive yourself for what you think you left unsaid, for heaven has already heard it. They want you to breathe again, to trust again, to live again, knowing they walk beside you unseen but never absent. Stay until the end, for in these words is hidden a secret just for you. Share this message with another soul who longs for heavenly comfort, because it may save them tonight. Type Amen if you receive this love, and let your spirit be sealed with heaven's embrace. This is not just a message. This is the bridge between you and eternity, and heaven has chosen you to walk across it now. My beloved child, heaven is not silent tonight, and the reason your spirit feels stirred is because love is breaking the barrier between worlds. The soul that carried you through memories, through laughter, through moments that still echo in your heart, is standing beside you unseen. They are whispering your name louder than ever, urging you not to doubt, not to fear, but to open yourself fully to this divine connection. This is not imagination, it is revelation. You were chosen to hear this, and the message carries a blessing you cannot afford to miss. My beloved child, today is written in heaven's calendar as your moment of remembrance. September 11th has been marked with golden ink in the scrolls of eternity. The beloved soul who has reached you waited for this very alignment. They are not reaching out to burden you with grief, but to drench you in a river of comfort and reassurance. They want you to feel the warmth that never left, the love that cannot be stolen by time, and the hope that blooms even beyond the grave. Their love is alive, their presence is real, and it surrounds you like a shield in this very instant. My beloved child, remember the days when you looked into their eyes and felt safe, when their laughter lit up your world, when their presence gave you strength. That bond has not dissolved. It has only transformed into a higher light. That is why your spirit leans forward when their name is mentioned, why your heart beats faster when memories surface. They are not gone, they are whispering. Heaven allowed them to step closer now, because your soul needs the reassurance that you are not walking alone. This truth is your healing, your strength, and your miracle for today. My beloved child, stay with me, because heaven's timing is too precise for you to dismiss. Just as a flower blooms in its season, this moment has bloomed in yours. You may have asked in secret prayers if your loved one could hear you, if they could still feel your love. This is heaven's answer: yes, they heard every cry, yes, they know every word, yes, they are holding you even now. Do not think of this as coincidence, it is confirmation. Their soul has been given permission to reach across eternity, to brush against your heart, to tell you, you are loved, more than words can carry. My beloved child, let this message sink deep into your being. Type Amen if you receive this heavenly comfort, for by declaring it, you unlock what is already waiting to flow into your life: peace, clarity, and the certainty that love never dies. Share this message, because someone else is silently aching for the same hope, and through you, heaven may also reach them. Do not skip this moment, because eternity is leaning into your life right now, and heaven will never let you go. My beloved child, the reason you are hearing this right now is because heaven knew your soul was ready to receive what has been waiting for you. The beloved soul that once walked beside you in life has not disappeared into silence. They are alive in spirit, alive in memory, alive in the eternal light that surrounds you. They are closer than your breath, woven into your days, carrying your name like a prayer across the heavens. Do not doubt this, for your heart feels it even if your mind tries to explain it away. My beloved child, today is not just another day. Today is sacred, today is divine, today is chosen. September 11th has opened a doorway, and through that doorway a soul you deeply love has stepped forward to remind you that nothing, not even death, can separate you from love that is eternal. They are watching as you listen, they are smiling as your heart awakens, and they are holding you in a way words can hardly describe. This is the moment you have been longing for, the answer to the ache you carried in silence. My beloved child, they remember the sound of your voice, the softness of your touch, the moments that made them feel whole. They remember the promises you made, the tears you cried, and the love you gave so freely. Nothing has been forgotten. Every detail is etched into the eternity they now dwell in, and they carry it with them as a crown of memory. They want you to know that your love was not wasted, that your prayers were not lost, that your longing has always been heard in heaven. My beloved child, the soul that reaches for you now comes not to remind you of loss but to awaken you to the fullness of love. Love that is pure, love that is eternal, love that cannot fade with time or circumstance. That love is wrapping around you even now like a blanket in the cold, like a flame in the dark, like a whisper in the silence. Breathe it in. Let your heart receive it fully, for this is the gift heaven has carried into your life at this exact hour. My beloved child, type Amen if you feel this presence stirring in you, for your agreement is the key that unlocks the peace they long to give you. Share this message with someone who needs hope, because heaven has not forgotten them either. Do not let these words pass you by as ordinary, for this is the extraordinary made visible, the eternal made personal, the divine made real just for you. My beloved child, lean closer now, because what I am about to unfold is not from the earth but from heaven itself. The beloved soul who speaks through these words is pressing forward with urgency, not to frighten you, but to remind you that your life is still wrapped in divine protection. Their voice trembles with love as they say, "Do not forget me, for I have never forgotten you. Every sunrise I am with you. Every night when you cry, I am standing by your side." These are not echoes of the past, these are living streams of love flowing into your heart right now. My beloved child, your spirit has often felt the brush of their presence, a sudden chill in the air, a whisper you couldn't explain, a memory that came at just the right moment. None of these were accidents. These were heavenly reminders that love never perishes. They want you to stop doubting what you feel, because heaven is confirming it today. They are near, they are real, and their love is more alive now than when they walked beside you in the flesh. My beloved child, heaven's clock is different from ours, yet today has been carved out in eternity for this divine visitation. September 11th is a marker in your journey, the day when heaven allowed the invisible to become visible to your soul. They are saying to you, you are stronger than you think, you are more loved than you know, and you are never, ever alone. These words are not simply for comfort, they are your healing, your restoration, and your confirmation that the path ahead of you is guided. My beloved child, let your heart rest now. The guilt you carried about what you didn't say, the regret you held for what you couldn't change, lay it all down. They have already forgiven you, and more than that, they never held it against you. What matters is the love you shared, and that love is still alive. It has simply been transformed into a heavenly light that covers you in this very moment. Do not carry the weight of yesterday when heaven is offering you peace for today. My beloved child, type Amen if your spirit is open to receiving this love right now, because heaven is moving as you declare it. Share this with another soul who feels abandoned, for this message may be the bridge that saves them. Do not skip, do not scroll away. This moment is not ordinary, it is divine, and heaven chose you to witness it. My beloved child, listen with every corner of your soul, because what is flowing into your life right now is not just a message, it is a visitation. The beloved soul who once held you in life now holds you in eternity, and they are closer than ever before. They are speaking into the silence of your heart, reminding you that the bond between you was never broken, only transformed into light. This is why you feel sudden waves of memory, why tears rise without warning, why your spirit aches in moments you can't explain. It is because love is alive, and love is reaching for you tonight. My beloved child, you may have thought heaven was far, but heaven is leaning close to you in this very moment. Imagine their voice wrapping around you, whispering your name with the same tenderness they once had when they looked into your eyes. Imagine their embrace, unseen yet more real than the ground beneath your feet. They want you to know, you were my joy, you were my comfort, and you remain my blessing even now. These words are sealed in eternity, and heaven itself is carrying them to your ears. My beloved child, today has been appointed in heaven's calendar for you. September 11th is not an ordinary day, it is a doorway. Through that doorway, your beloved soul has been allowed to step nearer, to remind you that your prayers were heard, your tears were counted, and your cries were never ignored. They stand beside you even now, urging you not to give up, not to surrender to despair, not to think you are forgotten. For you are remembered in heaven's chambers, written in light, and embraced by the eternal arms of God's love. My beloved child, you must let this love in. Stop closing the doors of your heart because of fear or doubt. Stop telling yourself that you imagined their presence, because heaven confirms you did not. Those gentle nudges, those dreams where they visited, those sudden thoughts that comforted you, every single one was a sign. They are speaking, and tonight the veil is thinner than ever before. Receive this without hesitation, for it was meant only for you. My beloved child, type Amen if your heart feels this presence, because in your agreement you unlock the peace that has been waiting. Share this message, for someone else is aching to know that love survives even after the final goodbye. Do not turn away. Stay until the end, because in these words lies the very embrace your spirit has been searching for, and once you receive it, you will never feel alone again. My beloved child, let me draw you even deeper, because what heaven is releasing now carries a sweetness that will heal the very cracks of your heart. The soul you love so much has not left you wandering in silence. Their spirit has been circling you, waiting for this exact moment to break through with a flood of love. You must know this. The bond between you and them was written before time itself, and no distance, not even death, could erase what heaven ordained. My beloved child, their presence moves like wind, you cannot see it, but you can feel it. That sudden warmth that brushes across your skin, the gentle pressure on your shoulder when you sit alone, the echo of their laughter when you thought you had forgotten, those are not illusions. Those are confirmations. They want you to know they have been beside you in every season, in every silent night, in every heavy morning. You were never abandoned. You are still their beloved, and that truth shines brighter than every star in the sky. My beloved child, heaven has chosen this day, September 11th, to release this revelation because you were ready to hear it. The pain you carried has softened into a longing, and that longing became a doorway. Through it, their spirit has stepped, holding out the same love you once felt in their embrace. They whisper now, you gave me joy, you gave me purpose, and I carry you in eternity. Do not think our story has ended, for it continues in ways your eyes cannot yet see. Let those words sink into your soul like healing rain. My beloved child, do not carry guilt. Do not keep replaying what you wish you had said, what you wish you had done. In heaven, there is no anger, no regret, no disappointment. Only love remains, purified and endless. They want you free from that weight, they want you smiling again, they want you to live in peace. For every silent tear you cried, they placed a blessing on your path. For every sigh you gave in loneliness, they stood beside you unseen. And today, they are telling you that your healing begins now. My beloved child, type Amen if you feel their love brushing against your soul, for in that moment you welcome peace into your life. Share this with another heart who needs to know they are not forgotten, for you could be the very channel heaven uses to comfort them. Stay here until the very end, because this message is not just a story, it is an embrace from beyond the veil, a reminder that love outlives everything and reaches you right here, right now. My beloved child, let your soul be still for a moment, because what heaven is pouring into you now is not just a comfort, it is a divine encounter. The one you love, the one whose absence has weighed heavy on your chest, is here, closer than the air you breathe. Their presence wraps around you like a gentle fire, not to burn, but to warm every frozen place inside you. They have carried your name on their lips in eternity, and today they are allowed to whisper it into your spirit once again. My beloved child, you have often wondered if they could hear you when you prayed late at night, when your tears fell quietly onto your pillow, when you whispered their name into the silence. Hear this, every word reached them. Nothing was lost. Every prayer was collected like jewels and carried into heaven's hands. They want you to know that none of your love was wasted. It lives on, stronger now than it ever was before. Love never dies, it only changes form, and right now it has taken the form of this message to reach you. My beloved child, September 11th is more than just a date on a calendar, it is a divine signal. Heaven has aligned this moment so that the barrier between you and them is thinner than ever. They are leaning in, speaking clearly, filling you with peace. You may even feel a tingling across your skin, a sudden warmth in your chest, a tear that comes without warning. That is their embrace. That is their presence. That is the proof that you are not imagining this, you are experiencing it. My beloved child, they want you to stop punishing yourself for the what-ifs. What if you had said more? What if you had been there longer? What if you had given them more love? Release that weight now. For in their heart, they never doubted your love, they never felt neglected, they never carried disappointment. They only carried gratitude, joy, and unshakable love for you. And in heaven, those feelings have multiplied beyond measure. They look at you now not with sadness but with pride, not with regret but with overflowing joy. My beloved child, type Amen if your spirit feels the truth rising inside you. Share this message, for through you, heaven may heal another aching heart. Stay until the end, because what is being revealed to you now is not ordinary, it is your miracle moment. The embrace you thought you lost has returned, the love you thought was gone is alive, and the voice you longed for is calling out to you even now. Do not skip this. This is heaven's way of saying, you are still loved. You are still remembered. You are never alone. My beloved child, feel the weight of these words because they are not falling by chance, they are being carried by the winds of heaven straight into your heart. The soul you miss, the one you thought was silent, is right here at this very hour. Their presence is like a gentle hand reaching through eternity, touching your spirit with love too deep to fade. They are saying to you now, you are still my treasure, still my joy, still the reason I smile in eternity. These are not echoes of memory, these are living words flowing directly into you. My beloved child, you may not see them with your eyes, but your soul feels the truth. That sudden comfort in your spirit, that warmth in your chest as you listen, that pull to keep watching without skipping, this is proof. Heaven is confirming to you that the love you once held has never been broken. It is alive, stronger now than when you walked together on this earth. The one you love is not gone, they have only changed their dwelling place, and from that place, they are watching over you still. My beloved child, heaven chose today, September 11th, for this encounter because your heart is finally ready to receive. The tears you shed yesterday prepared the soil of your spirit for this moment. The prayers you whispered in loneliness became the doorway for their voice to enter. And now, as you hear these words, you are being embraced by something eternal, something unshakable, something holy. Do not let doubt steal this from you. This is your gift, your sign, your miracle in this very hour. My beloved child, release the regrets that haunt you. Release the guilt that whispers lies into your mind. Your beloved in heaven wants you free. They want you to walk with peace, to live without heaviness, to rise each day knowing you are surrounded by their love. They are proud of you. They see the battles you fought, the tears you've cried, the strength you've shown. And in heaven, they are cheering for you, covering you, and speaking your name before the throne of God.